So I'm just going to give you a little video of how to use Kahoot. So if this is the first time you're using Kahoot, you need to log in to Kahoot and you want to make sure that you've got the facility login. So sometimes when you click on it, it asks regain PIN. So you need to make sure you can log in. So click on login. Now, if you've not set up an account, you might be best going in through the staff room in Google Classroom and clicking on the link here for the Premium Kahoot. So we've got a free access to Premium Kahoot for the moment. So it'll give you more features. So you see how here at the top corner it says Kahoot Premium. So this means that you've got some access to some more features. So I'm just going to show you some basics of how to get started. First of all, start by looking for something that's already made. Save yourself some time. So have a little think about what you want to teach, okay, what you want to assess, what you want to know. You can use Kahoot in lots and lots of different ways. So click on Kahoot Discover. I'm just going to give mine a little refresh. It seems to be taking a while. Okay, Kahoot Discover, sorry, it's taking a little while this. Okay, click on Kahoot Discover and type in what you want to, a quiz on. Okay, so I'm just going to go with a quiz on space. Okay, you could type in here an exam board, something in particular that you're looking for. I'm not logged in, sorry, that's probably one of the reasons. There we go. So find your exam board maybe. So I'm just going to type in AQA. Could type in maybe something more specific. Okay, so found a quiz. I'm going to have a little look and see if this is a quiz that I want to use. So I can have a little review of some of the questions. So here it's got quite a lot of questions. I think that's quite a bit too many that I'm going to do. So what I'll do is I'm going to edit it. Before you edit it, you need to click on these three dots here and duplicate. Now this will take it into your Kahoot section so you can play with it, alter it, add things, change things, make it better. Okay, so now it's in My Kahoot. You see this section here, My Kahoots. To find that, it's in the Kahoot section up at the top, the third tab along. Okay, so three dots again. I'm going to click on that, click Edit. So I'm going to have a little look through the quiz, make some alterations, change how many questions there are. So it just takes a second to load and all the questions will appear here on the left. So I can go through each of the questions, I can edit it, I can change whatever I want, I can delete questions here like this, there it goes, delete. I could add in a picture. Image library is brilliant, there's millions of images here, so it even gives you some of the some of the keywords from your question. I like that image, put that in there. Okay, you could add in some other questions. So here on the left, I know, let's see, I just move me across. Okay, here on the left you've got add a question. So if you add question, you can see some of the different question types you can put in. Now, not all of these are the free Kahoot account. When your account will revert back to free, so you won't be able to use all of these after it becomes free, but most of the stuff we use are free. Okay, question bank, again, find a question from another quiz. So I want a question about maybe Saturn. I don't know why, but I do. So I can click and all the questions from all the Kahoots will come up. I can add in that question. There we go, I'm going to add that one in. Okay. Then it will add it into my quiz at the end, so I can just reorder them however I want it to be. Or I could make my own questions, or I could import them from a spreadsheet, okay? So you can pick some questions. What's quite nice is the content one. So you could put in a video here, a YouTube video link maybe, or PowerPoint slide, or some information that they could use to then answer the rest of the questions in the Kahoot. Change the name, because you don't want it to say duplicate. Oops. Change the name here, so I'm just going to get rid of the duplicate bit. Okay, and I'm just going to check I'm okay with everything there. I can get it branded to be a part of the SJP staff. I'm just going to leave that alone. Done. Okay, once you finish editing, done up in the right. Oh, there's something missing there, so I'm just going to, because it was a blank. one. I'm just going to delete that. Done up in the right, and then I've done my editing. Once you're happy with your editing of your quiz, how to set your quiz. So I'm just going to show you how to set it now. So it's still in my Kahoots in the third section at the top, Kahoots. Here it is, 3 dots again. Okay, click on, sorry, just underneath the 3 dots, click on play. Okay, so click on play, and you've got 2 options. So the option on the left is for what would normally be a live lesson, something where you do in lessons. So maybe if you've got access to iPads or you've got computers, you could use this. I know it says virtual classrooms, but that's for people who would use in Zoom live lessons. We are not using this. This is a new. We are using the self-paced learning over here on the right. So click assign. You get how long do you want this quiz to go on for. So put it on for maybe a week. Okay, however long. Question timer, do you want it on or off? I think turn it off for student paced quizzes, because then it gives them time to actually consider the questions. Okay, personalised learning is a fantastic opportunity. However, it only works here if you turn it on. It says here it can only work if you're using the app, the Android app. So I would suggest you just turn everything off. Okay, then you press create. So when you create it, you'll be given the link, or you can put it straight into Google Classroom. So here we've got the link, so you can just copy and paste that, and that will take them straight into your quiz. Okay, so don't really worry about the challenge pin as much, or you can click Google Classroom. So I'm going to click Google Classroom, and I'm going to assign it to my class. So I pick my class, so I'm just going to pick a demo class, and I want it as an assignment. Okay. And again, I can put in my dates of when I want it due in. So I'll just give it a few days from now. And what topic, when I'm setting it. And in the instructions, I would really strongly make sure you tell students to put their name. Otherwise, when they put nicknames, you won't know who it is. Okay, so make sure you your full name. Okay, and then click assign, and obviously give better instructions than I've given, but click assign, and that's it done. So once it's done, okay, it's done, it will start running a report. Now reports, not all of these features again are on the free account. So again, in Kahoot, in reports, okay, you can click on reports and you'll start getting a report of how well students have done. So there's the quiz that we've just set, AQA, GCSE Physics. Challenges in progress, nobody's done it yet, that's fine. So let's have a little look at a different report for you, so you can see what it would look like. So I'm just going to click on this one here. You can see it on the right, it's 13 students who have done this quiz. Okay, so you see somebody's used a nickname. As soon as you use a nickname, we don't know who you are, so it's really important. Show all 10. We've got 3 who haven't finished it, okay. So here we can see their accuracy, how well they've got on. But we get some other great bits of information. So questions that they found difficult. Okay, we go through every question and it shows them which ones they found particularly difficult. 9 questions they found particularly difficult. So it might be something really good for us to pick up in our next lesson. Okay, again, how well they've got on. It's a shame this person here hasn't used their real name. How well they've got on for each question and throughout the quiz. Okay, so it gives you some really good information. You can download this quiz, okay, download this report, so you've got all that information. I've just clicked print preview here. There you go. So it's giving me the information as a nice little printout for each question if I wanted to. There is a wealth of information, and there's a wealth of quizzes out there. So Kahoot will do a lot of the assessment for you. Like I said, you can even input the PowerPoint in or the video in maybe, so that they can go straight into just the Kahoot and complete the whole of their lesson through Kahoot. There is lots and lots of features you can use. My advice would be to duplicate the Kahoots, to put them into My Kahoot in your own section before setting them, okay, so that you've got them in your own section before setting them. Always check that they're appropriate, always check that they've got everything you need, and then click play to set it. Okay, again, click play and click in the assign on the right hand side. Any questions? There's so much training on here as well that you can use, you can do, you can become Kahoot certified. There's loads you can do. Any questions, just get in touch. I hope that's been helpful.